Hello and welcome, you beautiful people, to another episode of Things Happening Around the World in the 5 minutes or less. Let's go! Okay, so two people got arrested today. One was the former French president, Nicolas Sarkozy. Did I pronounce his name right? Sarkozy. Sounds like cozy. Wow, Sarkozy. Anyway, that aside, so he got sentenced to prison for corruption. And so, according to CNN, former French President Nicolas Sarkozy gets a historic prison sentence for corruption. He can serve 1 year of suspended term at home. I mean, bruh, arrest me and put me in my house where I have the internet and I can go outside to my backyard and stuff and live and drink and eat. That's not prison. That's, you can enjoy life. But I guess for the rich, if they don't go out in their yachts and stuff, life can be pretty difficult. But honestly, I don't think being restricted to your home. But then again, you can't go to the park or stuff like that. So I guess life could get a little difficult. But anyways, I feel like this was more of a slap on the wrist. Okay, the second person that got arrested was from former Barcelona president. So check this out. Stan Vuger tweeted, he said, former Barcelona president Bartomeu has been arrested as part of the investigation into the Barca Gate, in which the team's management secretly spent 1 million on social media posts attacking its perceived enemies, including star Messi. What? And the other players. If this is true, this is messed up. How are you going to represent a team and players and then do this behind their backs? So I don't know how true it is, but if it is, this is sad. Being in that position, you're supposed to look after your players, not backstab them. It's hard to tell what's true and what's not nowadays. But when you're given such a role, whether it's a president or, of anything, a leadership role, and people look up to you, you have to be careful with every small little thing, like corruption of any kind, of doing anything bad, because people going to look for those things and they find it. And if they find it, you're going to be in trouble. So it's best to, have your hands clean as it can be. Okay, that aside, I came across something pretty interesting. It was tweeted by Elizabeth Warren, for those of you who know, lawmaker. Anyways, she wanted to introduce this bill, and pretty much what she tweeted about is that the wealth tax is a 2 cent per dollar tax on people with net worth above 50 million and a few cents more for billionaires. This small tax would generate at least $3 trillion to help fund bold reforms in President Biden Build Back Better agenda. So hopefully he doesn't buy bombs with those and drop it on Middle East. Anyways, jokes aside, this idea could work really well, or it could go terribly wrong. When you raise taxes, people usually, try to go to other countries or move their businesses or, put their money in foreign accounts or whatever you want to call it. The rich will always find a way, to secure their money. Nobody wants to give their money to the government, in all honesty. However, the good thing that it can do is it can lower the gap between the rich and the poor, and it can become a little smaller, because right now some people are in the billions and other people are in the pennies. The gap is huge, and I honestly don't know what you can do with $1 billion. Let's be realistic. What can a man do with $80 billion plus? Anyways, earlier on Twitter, it was trending that, according to Jim, he tweeted that Trump and former First Lady both received COVID vaccine at White House back in January, a Trump advisor confirms. I mean, why are people acting surprised? Most of the Congress people got it, and Trump was going to get it, and the First Lady. They're one of the most important people in this country. I know the age limit for here in Florida is 65 and over, but, this is... we can call it unfair. For Trump it's fine because he's over 65, but his wife is much younger. But unfortunately, in the real world, those who are more important usually get the things first before us common folks. And it's a sad reality that we have to live with. Anyways, guys, these are some of the things taking place around the world. Don't forget to subscribe and tune in tomorrow for more. Till then, peace out.